For my ingredients, I have flour, sugar, margarine, eggs, vinegar, vanilla essence, milk, and salt. I'll start by adding the vinegar to the milk, and then I'll give it a quick stir and let it sit for about 5 to 7 minutes as I'm working on these other ingredients. I'm going to pick a big bowl, and then I'm going to put in my margarine, and then I'm going to beat it for about 7 minutes until it becomes fluffy. Then I'm going to add my next ingredient. Also, make sure you scrape off the sides of the bowl to keep it clean, and also to return the margarine that is spreading out to the center of the bowl so that it can be easy to work with. Also, I'm going to beat this till it becomes fluffy, and you'll notice that the color will become paler and it will also become lighter. Now at this point, I'm going to add in my sugar, and I'm going to beat it for another 5 minutes till the sugar is well incorporated into the batter and the mixture becomes a little bit fluffier. And also remember to scrape off the sides of your bowl as we go. At this point, you can notice that the mixture is very light in color and pale. And now I'm going to add in my eggs one at a time. I'm using 2 eggs for this recipe, and this recipe will make about 1 kg of cake, and I'll be making 2 1 kg cakes. So I'm going to mix my egg well, one at a time. This is to avoid the mixture becoming very dense, which will result into a dense cake. So after your eggs have blended well with the mixture, you'll add about a quarter teaspoon of salt, and this salt helps in bringing out the sugar flavor. And then I'm going to mix it kiasi, then I'll add my essence. So for this recipe, I'm using about 1.75 tablespoons of vanilla essence, but if you're going to be using the extract, you'll need about half the amount. The next step is to add in your flour, and I'm going to be adding it in 2 batches, making sure that I sift in every batch of flour. This will make sure that you incorporate some air into the cake so that you can have a very fluffy cake. Also, I'm going to be alternating my flour and my milk that has already become some kind of buttermilk, and this will make sure that the mixture does not become very tough because of adding only flour, and also it makes sure that the mixture does not become very light because of adding milk alone. So I'm going to be alternating them, and I'll do this for the next two steps, and then I'll be back with the next step. So after a minute or so, you can see that you're already done, and I'm going to be using this as my baking pan. This is a 9-inch sufuria pan, and I'm going to line it with some aluminium foil just because I do not have some parchment paper with me. And yeah, this is a channel about DIYs and improvising what we have, because this is a so I'm going to fold it into eighths, and I'm going to cut a circle out of it, and then I'm going to line it at the bottom of my pan. This will make sure that the cake does not stick at the bottom of the pan. So this is how I just go about it, and then I'm going to start by adding some oil at the bottom, then place my aluminium foil paper. You can also use parchment paper if you. So I'm going to also grease the sides of my pan, and I do not really need to add some flour at the bottom or at the sides of my baking tray, and this has also been working for me. So I'm going to transfer my batter into the pan or into the sufuria, tap it a few times, and then I'm going to bake it at 180. So see you in my next video, and I'll show you how I make my icing. This is butter icing, and I'm going to be showing you how I make it, and we're also going to be decorating this 2 kg cake. So don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.